you see the life. You are doing your own life. You are with people. You have a lot of relationships. And somehow, slowly, something happening which is inspiring you. And then you are transforming yourself and sharing with the people. Of course, the way how you have to do this, you are using camera or you are, it doesn't matter what are you using. This, it's just a kind of creativity because you want to participate in the life. You want to tell the people how do you see the things, and this is your reaction. And let's say it's a kind of exhibitionism or a kind of, it's a kind of big head shit because you just want to appear or you want to shouting loud. This is what, and of course, the last 5 years I was working all the time with young people. And from all corners of the world, different nationality, different faces, skin color, different religions, cultural background, history. And somehow for me, it's very important to feel it, the future, just to get some hope. And when I see those guys, I have strong hope something will change. Because by the end, our real ambition is to change the world. And, we don't have machine gun, we cannot, we just this kind of tool, what we can use it. But, the main goal is to do something, because what is happening, it's really not nice. I'm not teaching. I never teach, because if you are teaching, you are giving to the people some rules. You are giving some frames. And because if you are teacher, you have your own way. And somehow it's so stupid because everybody is different. And okay, I did it something, but this is my language. And I'm just curious, and I want you to find your own language. And and my concept is, and I was doing my own film school, it was all the time not about the education, it's about the liberation. I want you to be yourself. I want to give you courage. I want you to be brave, to cross the borders, to do something which is you. And this is the goal. And here or everywhere when I'm going to do something, this is the goal. To develop you, to help you. Sometimes maybe I cannot help because you are too far from everything, or I do not find the right way to communicate with you, but mostly I could. But I have to tell you, it's a very hard work because you need all your empathy. and you have to listening for the people, you have to take care of the people, and it's a delicate work. The way is somehow very simple, because, for example, Laszlo Krasznahorkai is a very good writer, and you can read his book in Italian or French or German, but he's not filmmaker, but he has the same point of view than me, and we are just talking about the life. And we are just talking about the concrete situations, and we are just, or Mihai, he is also the part of the crew, the closest group, because he is also not only musician. He is a sensible person who sees the world, who understands the world. And of course, the point of view is same. And this is the main issue. We are not talking about the film, because the film is somehow, I have to do my decisions. And when you are in a set, there is only one boss, the director. And you have to be sometimes autocratic. You have to decide something. But this doesn't mean I do not listening for them. You see everything through the camera, and it's very simple. I want you to be in the situation. And I'm putting the camera inside of the scene and moving together with the people. I know usually the whole movie from the first frame till the last frame. And I have to know, otherwise it became a mess. And not fluent, and not, it was important for me. Yes, absolutely. I treated the music as one of the main characters, because and usually we have the music already before the shooting, because I'm counting with the music, and I have to know here in this scene will appear some music, and this is the music. Sometimes I'm using as a kind of playback for helping the rhythm of the camera movement. I like when I have the music before the shooting. I know the filmmakers are usually shooting and then calling the composer, and when they do not have enough tension, in this case, the music helps. But I don't like this way. The long take has also some editing inside of the camera, because if I start with a close-up and moving from your face and opening for a wide picture, it's a kind of cut, but it's no cut. And when you are moving and you are, it's all the time a different part of the space, and the space can turning, and you have to feel it. When I'm sitting and thinking about the whole film, mostly in the location, because without the location it's ridiculous. And then I can say, okay, this is your position, this is your position, and then this is an opening frame, and then the second camera position, third camera position. That's how it's happening. No editing, concrete editing, but because it's, the whole editing takes 2 days, because you have to cut the beginning of the take and the end when it's blinking, and that's all what we have usually. But to do this, how you are changing the angles, and once Godard said, a real director editing in the camera, and I was only one who understand SIC, because he is doing now a lot of editing and a lot of cut. Okay, that's all. We never write down the dialogues, except when we have some long monologues or long speeches, but normally not. We don't have, the dialogue is coming up from the situation. I don't like especially if too much words, but sometimes could happen. I don't care about so much. I never use script. I never do any stupid shit, because it's just wasting your time. To the reality, I'm just sad. Because to see how the people are not capable for any kind of thinking, and to see how they let to happen a lot of shit around the world, really, and it's global. I'm not talking about that country or that country, and just it's really worldwide shit what we have now. And I'm afraid it's two things, and the biggest part of the world, the people are hungry. They don't have food. And half of Africa, it's became more and more hot. And there are no any food, and there is look Asia or some, except China or some big capitalist country, the world is poor, and we don't know how it will be, but I'm afraid it will be a huge cataclysm, and people are stupid. They don't feel it their responsibility. Of course, I have hope. If you don't have hope, in this case, go up and hang up yourself. The hope is the last which is dying.
And also for cinema, too.
Yeah, for every level in the life. Just a starting point, because we did not know what happened with the horse. This is the main question. Yeah, just a starting point. About the death, about how we will finishing, how the things are disappearing. It's a kind of anti-Genesis film. And yeah, the God created the world during of 6 days, and we just took off everything during of 6 days. That was a simple movie. You know, because Herzog did it one Wojciech, plus a Hungarian guy did it one Wojciech, and why I have to do Wojciech? No, plus I don't do any more films, and then it's done.